Rode out quiet in the pale moonlight. Coffee warm, but my heart felt tight. Left your note on the counter there, said I'll be gone for the dawn, if you care.
Highway signs like ghosts in blue, every mile whispering back to you.
Woke to silence where your boots once stood. Smelled the dust and the pine and the way you would. Your jacket hanging like a memory, torn, still warm, with the shape of a love half worn. I stepped outside, felt the cold night sigh, and knew you weren't gone, just afraid to try. Two souls tangled in the edge of night, running in circles, losing the fight. Back roads before the morning, where the truth comes out to play, where the stars tell all our secrets we keep hiding day by day. You can run to distant cities, chase the thunder, dodge the warning, but love still finds you on those back roads before the morning. Found your footprints on the river bend, same old spot we used to pretend the world was small and we were strong, and time would never drag us wrong. I felt the weight of what I missed, all the truth I should have said, all the nights I should have kissed. Saw your truck roll down the hill, my heartbeat stumbled then stood still. Didn't know if you'd stay or fade, but I stepped out anyway, unafraid. You looked at me like a tired sunrise, warm and broken but still alive. We ain't perfect, never were, just tangled roots under southern dirt. But every step away we took led right back to where we first got hurt, and loved and hoped and tried again, like the turning wheel of the weathered wind. Back roads before the morning, catch the pieces that remain, all the words we left unspoken, come back soft as summer rain. You can chase 1,000 highways, lose yourself in every warning, but love still calls you home through back roads before the morning. Before the morning. Yeah, love keeps calling. Morning breaks on a restless wheel, chasing lines only the heart can feel. Dusty boots on the floorboard hum, thinking about the place we both came from.
Saw your smile in the window's glare, echo soft in the summer air. Told myself I was fine alone, but the truth kept pulling me back home.
These back roads in the blue keep leading me to you. Every mile, every sign feels like fate trying to realign. No matter what we've been through, these back roads carry your truth.
Sky turns gold on a distant ridge. Past comes back like an old slow bridge. Your laughter drips on the radio waves, saying some things you just can't say.
But maybe time knows a softer way, like river stones learning how to stay. I breathe you in on the final turn, feel the quiet where the longings burn. If we ever lost the thread, it was woven in what we said. Now the pieces fit again, like a story finding its end. These back roads in the blue keep leading me to you. Every mile, every sign feels like fate trying to realign. No matter what we've been through, these back roads carry your truth. Trying to realign, no matter what we've been through. These back roads carry your truth.
And in the fading afternoon, I know I'll see you soon.
Headlights gone through the fading dust, rolling past fields where the night smells of dust. I've been chasing sparks on the old state line, trying to outrun what I left behind.
Radio humming with a restless drive, beats like a pulse trying to keep me alive. Lonely as a shadow on the open plains, but it disappears when I call your name.
Wild lines on the wind again, pulling me back to where we began. Every turn rides truth I can't defend. Wild lines on the wind, my friend. Yeah, the wild lines call me home again.
Train tracks run like a silver thread, stories I've lived and the
Footprints fading on a red dirt trail. Sunrise cuts through a copper veil. Left my doubts where the canyon bends, riding out slow where the wild begins. Old steel rumbles in a restless frame, carrying stories that I never could tame. Every mile etched into the rust and chrome feels like a prayer trying to find its home. Dust-crowned mercy rolling through the heat. Wind keeps whispering where the heart and road meet. I don't need glory, just a place to land my feet. Dust-crowned mercy, take me where you lead. Been the long post leaning in the desert wind. Time keeps tallying everywhere I've been, but the fire inside never learned to bend. Burns like a promise I can't defend. Sky turns violet as the daylight breaks. Trail of thunder in the path I take, and in the hum of the engine's cry, I find my truth in an open sky. If the night forgives what the daylight finds, let the shadows fall from these tired lines. I'll follow the road where the dust turns gold, chasing the story I've never told. A dust-crowned mercy rolling through the heat. Wind keeps whispering where the heart and road meet. I don't need glory, just a place to land my feet. Dust-crowned mercy, take me where you lead. And the long road fades into a quiet kind of peace. Footprints fade on the red dirt bend. Wind keeps whispering like an old lost friend. I left town with a promise cracked, but the desert keeps pulling my heartbeat back.
Night runs long on an amber road, memories heavy like a shifting load. Your silhouette in the motel light still guides me through the darker nights.
Just like mercy, carry me home where Just like mercy. Are you alone?
Raven circle where the fence is in. Feels like time don't break, it only bends. Your name writes soft on the canyon air, a reminder of the love still buried there.
Baby, I'm done with the rubbing blind,
Chasing echoes I can't unwind.
if forgiveness lives in an open sky, then I'm heading back before it passes by. If there's a place where lost hearts land,
Let it be where we once took a stand.
I'll face the truth, dust on my hand, ready now for what love demands. Just like mercy, carry me home, where the wild winds carve what the heart has known. Every mile shakes true from the bone. Just like mercy, I ain't alone. And as the horizon turns to gold, I feel a story retold. Daybreak rise on a copper glow, tide tracks cutting through the afterslow. I've been chasing sparks through an open plain, trying to find myself in the heart of the flame.
Wind kicks dust in a rising wave. Memories burn where the choices stay. But every bruise that I came to know, let me right where the embers glow.
Fireline echo, calling my name, pulling me back through the smoke and the flame. I've been wandering miles through the heat and the rain. Fireline echoes,
I'm coming again.
shadows fall on a tipping hill.
Heart beats steady, but the world stands still.
Every truth that I tried to hide,
Flares up strong on the mountainside.
late night sky with a crimson sweep.
Holding secrets that the twilight keeps.
In the burn of the fading light, I see what's been here the whole damn fight. The flame remembers what we forget. Let it carve a path through the things I regret. I'll follow the glow till the wild breaks free and the fire line shows what's meant for me. Fireline echoes, calling my name, pulling me back through the smoke and the blade. I've been wandering miles through the heat brakes on a back road bend. Boots hit dirt like an old worn friend. I've been fighting ghosts I never chose, breathing in the grit where the wild wind blows.
Fence posts lean like they're hanging on. Fields look tired, but they still grow strong. Guess a heart gets tough when the world turns rough, and the quiet hits hard when you've had enough.
I got gravel in my blood tonight, rolling with the pain till it feels alright. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but the dirt's where I come back to. Gravel in my blood runs true, it's the only road I knew.
Rust-red barns under heavy skies. Truth gets loud when the daylight dies. Every memory's got a sharp-edged tone, but it shapes you deep in the marrow bone.
Smoke curls up from a fire I built, burns like the weight of an old worn guilt. But I'm learning now what the scars reveal. They cut you down just to help you heal.
If the grit's what keeps my heart alive, let it grind till the edges align. I'll rise from the dust I've always known, made of the land that carved my bones.
I got gravel in my blood tonight, rolling with the pain till it feels alright. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but the dirt's where I come back to. Gravel in my blood runs true, it's the only road I knew. I got gravel in my blood tonight, rolling with the pain till it feels alright. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but the dirt's where I come back to. Gravel in my blood runs true, it's the only road I know.
It's the only road I knew.
And the gravel hums soft beneath my feet.
Hit the highway with the windows cracked, morning sun painting gold across the dash. Coffee's strong and the world feels wide, dust kicks up as the mountains slide. There's a rhythm in the broken lines,
Calling me past the county signs. Saw your shadow in the curve ahead, like a memory running through my head. Radio playing that old backbeat, foot on the pedal hard, skipping. He thought I outran what we once knew, but every mile still pulls toward you.
every turn, every climb pulls us closer through the time. Halfway to the High Line Road, where the breeze feels warm and bold, where the wheels keep spinning stories that our hearts forgot to hold. You can run with all your fire, chase the thunder, chase desire, but the road lights up our truth like a spark beneath the wire.
carretera curvas, viento moviendo la ropa y el pelo.
Clouds roll in like a quiet drum, beat by beat saying where I'm from. I see your porch in the evening glow, the kind of light only small towns know. And
Suddenly, silence breaks, my heart turns back with every shape. Heard your tires on the gravel lane, scalloped up with the smell of rain. Didn't think you'd cross that line, didn't think you'd still be mine. But there you stood in the fading light, a little lost, but still alright.
Halfway to the Highline Road, where the truth feels soft and bold, where forgiveness finds its rhythm in the story still untold. You can chase 100 highways, try to outrun all the fire, but the road keeps burning steady with a spark beneath the wire. Whoa.
Up on a rising day, boots hit gravel in a steady sway. Sun cut sharp through the open sky, feels like freedom rolling by. Engine humming like a heartbeat strong, wheels find rhythm where they belong. Everything's moving in a wild, free line, chasing miles that feel like mine. Hard lines on the highway, running fast and true, beating with the sunrise, pulling me to you. Every curve is calling, every mile's alive, riding where the restless dreams survive. Loud on the lifted bend, road keeps pushing like a faithful friend. All those worries drifting out of sight, falling back in the fading light. Skies turn amber as the day unfolds, stories written in the trails of gold. Some roads whisper, some roads sing. This one feels like everything. And if the stars come out before I land, I'll keep rolling with an open hand. Every turn I take, I swear I find another piece of peace inside. Dreams survive. Rolling on where the highway meets the night. like a distant sign. Fog rolls slow through the open gate, carrying things I tried to shake.
Barefoot dreams on a weathered floor, echoes drift from the screen door roar. I keep walking where the reeds bend low, looking for something I used to know.
Hollow Creek line calling me back, where the quiet runs deep and the heartbeat cracks. I've been drifting far off track. Hollow Creek line, won't you bring me back?
Fields breathe wide in the midday shine. Wind writes stories on the laundry line. Every step feels a shade more true, like the road's been waiting for something new.
Sky turns gold as the night creeps in. Crickets hum where the past has been, and every echo that the years define leads me home to the creekside line. If time runs slow where the water bends, let it wash away what never meant. I'll follow the ripples past the pines till I find the heart I left behind. Hollow Creek line calling me back, where the quiet runs deep and the heartbeat cracks. I've been drifting far off track. Hollow Creek line, won't you bring me back? And the creek keeps singing under fading light. I left my boots on the gas station floor, rain hitting that old tin roof once more. Radio buzzing with a miner's prayer, and I felt that wonder roll through the air. Sky was purple with a warning sign. My truck rattled like it held some kind of borrowed ghosts and borrowed time, but I kept driving down that line. Every ridge was a truth I owed, whispered low through the hollow road. You can leave your town and lose your youth, but you can't outrun your own hard truth. So I rolled down hollow road, where the fog hangs thick like smoke, where the pines all bend and bow, holding stories no one spoke. Maybe I'll find what I misplaced, or learn to bless what I let go. But the Lord still speaks in thunder's grace down on Hollow Road. Met a stranger on the roadside rain, said, son, you're running from your pain. I laughed like I could hide the shame, but my silence told him everything. Saw your shadow in a rearview glass. Looked like a memory built to last. Wind kept singing through the overpass, like the hills were whispering me back. Every mile felt like a prayer, dust and truth and midnight air. Some roads break you just to show every step still leads you home. So I rolled down Hollow Road, where the fog hangs thick like smoke, where the pines all bend and bow, holding stories no one spoke. Maybe I'll find what I misplaced, to learn to bless what I let go. But the Lord still speaks in thunder's grace down on Hollow Road. Hollow Road, Hollow Road. Lord, guide me back on Hollow Road, and the night falls slow. On Hollow Road. Left before the sunrise broke, thermos full, breathing little clouds of smoke. Map unfolded on the dash, chasing dreams I never thought would last. But every mile pulled at my chest, something telling me I left the best.
Woke to quiet where your laughter stayed, coffee cooling in the cup you made, your jacket holding that familiar scent, memories rising everywhere I went. I stood there in the window light, wondering if you'd come back tonight. Distance never tells the truth, it just echoes what we lose.
No, I found in the quiet hours, where the sky feels wide and strange, where the heart reveals its secrets on the edges of the range. You can chase the early morning, try to outrun all your pain, but the road keeps turning back, where your soul still speaks your name. Still rising in slow waves, banjo softly marking time like a heartbeat. Comes to guitar, holds a warm steady pulse, while a low shaker and brush snare at movement. The whole section feels like driving through fall, hopeful, lonely, endless.
To the shoulder where the river bends, same old place we swore would never end. Saw our names carved in the weathered steel, faded letters that still felt real. And something in the air that day told me I couldn't stay away.
Heard your footsteps on the gravel drive, like a soft reminder I'm alive. Didn't know what words would fall, didn't know if you'd say it all. But when your eyes met mine again,
it felt like coming home to friends.
Northbound in the quiet hours where the dawn begins to rise, where forgiveness feels like sunlight breaking gently through the skies. You can wander through the distance, lose direction, lose your aim, but the road leads you back home when your heart still speaks a name.
Sunrise breaks on the red willow mile, a soft wind hums with a wandering style. I've been walking roads that don't feel right, searching for signs in the early light.
Footsteps fall where the tall grass leans, memories move like half-worn dreams. Every turn brings a shimmer of you, like a whisper caught in the morning dew.
Red willow mile, calling me through where the wild winds rise and the heart finds truth. I've been lost, but I'm breaking through. Red willow mile, I'm coming back to you.
Old fence lines in a violet sky, fields stretch wide as the days roll by. I can feel the pull of a deeper chord, like a promise waiting to be restored.
Night drifts in on a quiet tone, stars hum low like they're guiding me home. Something warm in the fading light says the road still holds what I set aside.
If the heart speaks clear when the bow rings bright,
Let it echo loud in the falling night. I'll follow the sound till the shadows part, till the violin leads me back to heart. Red willow mile, calling me through where the wild winds rise and the heart finds truth. I've been lost, but I'm breaking through. Red willow mile, I'm coming back to you. Red willow mile, I'm coming back to you.
restless road. Coffee warm, but the wind's still cold. I've been driving past the sleepless towns, chasing something I keep losing and found.
Dust kicks up where the memories fade. Old regrets in a wild parade. But every mile shakes loose the night, till the shadows fall and the colors of night.
Rolling hard line, keeping the beat like tide tracks dancing under my feet. I've been lost, I've been running blind, but the rhythm pulls me back in time. I'm rolling hard line, don't let me slide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Whoa, whoa.
Highway signs in a blur of blue. Every turn brings a thought of you. I don't know if I'm heading home, but the road feels less like I'm traveling alone.
The evening hums with a steady glow. Sky turns gold in a burning show. And just like that, the world aligns in the space between the broken lines.
If the heart keeps time like a drum, then maybe I was meant to come back to the place where the wild winds start, where the beat runs deep in the open heart.
Rolling hard line, keeping the beat like tide tracks dancing under my feet. I've been lost, I've been running blind, but the rhythm pulls me back in time. Rolling hard line, don't let me slide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Whoa, whoa. Rolling hard line, keeping the beat like tire tracks dancing under my feet. I've been lost, I've been running blind, but the rhythm pulls me back in time. Rolling hard line, don't let me slide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Take me where the truth won't hide. Oh, oh. And the road just rolls,
And the heart still knows. Night rolls in on a silver line. Moon hangs low like a warning sign. Gravel cracks under steady wheels, chasing shadows only distance heals. Cold wind bites but it keeps me clear. Past the fences where the ghosts appear. Every mile is a steady drum, beating out the things I'm running from. I'm running with the night wind, fast and unafraid, rushing through the blacktop like a renegade. Headlights
like comfort when you're far from home. Desert stars in a painted sky, quiet truths you can't deny. Lines on the highway pull me tight, drawing courage from the endless night. Some roads whisper, some roads warn, but this one feels like I'm reborn. If dawn breaks slow and I lose my fire, keep the wind to guide me higher. Every shadow fades when morning calls, but the night wind knows it all. I'm running with the night wind, fast and unafraid, rushing through the blacktop like a renegade. Headlights carve a pathway where the wild hearts spin, and I find myself again, running with the night wind. Chasing dawn until the darkness ends, chasing dawn until the darkness ends. Steel gray clouds on the old back road, thunder rolling like a heavy load. Boots on the gravel, heartbeat slow, telling me truths I didn't wanna know.
Wind kicks dirt at the edge of town, memories rise when the sun goes down. I tried to drown them in neon light, but they follow me home every night. Yeah.
Rust on the ridges, burning like fire, every mile pulling me through the wire. Can't shake the ghost or the old desire. Rust on the ridges, lifting me high.
Moon hangs low with a crimson shine, feels like it's reading this heart of mine. Shadows crawl where the fences lead, calling out places I've never been.
Roadside wind with a whiskey tone, carving the truth in my skin and bone. Guess every break shows where you've grown, and every scar's just a stepping stone. Let the blacktop hum under my wheels, let the blue shake loose what the night conceals. I'll ride till I find what the dark reveals, till the hurt turns into something real. Rust on the ridges, burning like fire, every mile pulling me through the wire. Can't shake the ghost or the old desire. Rust on the ridges, lifting me high.
And the road keeps
keep singing that blues run tune. Dark clouds roll on the long divide, wind cut sharp like a shifting tide. I've been riding through a burning sky, trying to leave what I can't deny.
Dust spins wild on the canyon floor, tremble like they've been here before. Every heartbeat shakes the ground, like the storm knows I'm coming around.
Thunder on the long divide, pulling truth from where it hides. I've been running, I've been blind, but the storm reminds me what's inside. Thunder rolling, I won't fight. Let it lead me through the night. Lightning flickers on a broken trail, mocking steps where the brave hearts fail. But something rises in the growing roar, a strength I hadn't felt before.
Desert heat with a trembling glow, rain it's hard where the shadows grow. And in that fire I feel the shift, as the storm gives way to a quiet lift. If the wind calls out my name,
sun settles on the old oak line. You drop shining like a quiet sign. I walk the path where the fences lean. Fields hum low in a golden sheen.
Footsteps soften in the waking ground. Pasture winds carry every sound. Something gentle in the rising air. Feels like a memory waiting there.
Where the grass remembers every step we made. Where the long light lingers though the colors fade. If the heart grows quiet when the world feels strange, I'll return to the place time couldn't change.
Shadows lift from the bending grain, soft as mercy after summer rain. I hear echoes in the drifting breeze. Stories whisper through the maple trees.
Lines of sunlight trace the old stone well, holding secrets it will never tell. And in the hush of a slow sunrise, I find my peace in the open skies.
If the road grows cold and the daylight dims,
let the fields pull me back again.
Every truth I lost
in the world outside waits
in the rhythm of the countryside.
Where the grass remembers every step we made. Where the long line lingers though the colors fade. If the heart grows quiet when the world feels strange, I'll return to the place time couldn't change. In the whisper of the wind, I'll stay.
rolled out quiet in the pale moonlight. Coffee warm but my heart felt tight. Left your note on the counter there. Said I'll be gone for the dawn if you care.
Highway signs like ghosts in blue, every mile whispering back to you. Woke to silence where your boots once stood. Smell the dust and the pine and the way you would. Your jacket hanging like a memory torn, still warm with the shape of a love half worn. I stepped outside, felt the cold night sigh, and knew you weren't gone, just afraid to try.
Two souls tangled in the edge of night,
running in circles, losing the fight.
back roads before the morning, where the truth comes out to play, where the stars tell all our secrets we keep hiding day by day. You can run to distant cities, chase on the river bend, same old spot we used to pretend the world was small and we were strong, and time would never drag us wrong. I felt the weight of what I missed, all the truth I should have said, all the nights I should have kissed.
Saw your truck roll down the hill, my heartbeat stumbled, then stood still. Didn't know if you'd stay or fade, but I stepped out anyway, unafraid. You looked at me like a tired sunrise, warm and broken, but still alive.
We ain't perfect, never were, just tangled roots under southern dirt. But every step away we took led right back to where we first got hurt and loved
And hope and tried again, like the turning wheel or the weathered wind.
back roads before the morning, catch the pieces that remain, all the words we left unspoken come back soft as summer rain. You can chase 1,000 highways, lose yourself in every warning, but love still calls you home through back roads before the morning.
Before the morning.
Yeah, love keeps calling